Alright, you guys, so today we're talking about what are the special parts of an algebraic expression. Yesterday we talked about terms and like terms. Today we're just going to extend that by remembering what a variable is, and then we'll recount what a term is. So a variable is a letter or symbol that represents an unknown quantity or an unknown number. Okay, the thing about variables is that they can represent any number. They could represent 1 or 2 or 3 or 7.5 or 63,273.666798453. Okay, it doesn't matter. A variable represents an unknown number. So here are some examples of variables. Examples. The letter X is often used as a variable. From now on, when you see the letter X, it will not represent multiplication. It's going to represent the variable X. Okay. Other variables are like the letter Y. Y also represents an unknown number. Some more variables are the letters C, A, B, K, P, ... Okay, they go on forever and ever. Pretty much every letter in the alphabet can be used as a variable. There are some letters in the alphabet that I avoid using for certain reasons. So I don't usually use the letter I because it represents a different number. I don't use the letter O because O looks like the letter or the number 0. I don't usually use the letter S because my S's look a lot like 5s. So those are the letters I usually avoid. Does not mean that they cannot be variables. They're just letters that I don't usually use. Okay. So when we have an algebraic expression, it has a variable and it's got terms in it. Okay, so let's refresh what a term is. A term is a piece of an algebraic expression without the numbers. So if I have an expression like 5x plus 2, then the terms, if I write terms, they're going to be 5x and 2. Okay, I don't put the addition sign in there because that's not a term. It's an operation. Okay, this is an operation. Okay, so we don't include that in the terms. Here's another example of an algebraic expression. Okay, 13y minus 7. The terms on this one, 13y is a term. And then because this one has a minus in front of it, I have to keep that minus there because it's a negative 7 for the second term. Okay, and that's like an operation basically. It's subtracting 7. So we've got to keep the minus when it comes to negatives. You don't have to keep the addition sign because 2 is assumed to be positive, so we don't need to write that it's positive. So let's do some try-its. Okay, try it. I'm going to have you identify not just the terms, but also what are the variables. So in these first two, x is the variable. So the variable is x because it's the letter. And in this one, the variable is y because y is the letter. So here are some try-its. Okay, so my two try-its are 4x minus 16 plus 2y and 9x plus 3. So I want you to find the terms and I want you to find the variables for both of them. So take a minute, pause this video, find the terms and the variable for each one, or variables. Okay, hopefully you've finished that and you've come back. So we're going to start with terms. Okay, again, terms are separated by the addition or subtraction sign. So our first term is 4x. Okay, the second term, just like this example over here, is going to include that negative sign. So this is negative 16. And the final term is 2y. Okay, the variables in this one are the letters. So in this one, I see the letter x and the letter y. For the second one, I have two terms. I have 9x is one term, and then to the right of the addition sign is a 3. So those are my two terms. And the variable is the letter, which is x. Okay,